Welcome back, everyone. This next segment is it's very real. It's very real to us. Very real to everyone. Part of our ecosystem. When we serve people, when you serve people with disabilities, or you're close to people with disabilities, you understand that they have overcome tremendous challenges in their life, and regardless of their challenges, they literally live with love in their hearts and smile on their faces, and that's why they're such an inspiration to us. But due to their challenges, they also leave this challenging life a little too early. Many of them die due to their challenges way before that they should, and they leave a mark on our hearts and our lives. Every year we lose several of our participants or campers here at Camp K. And this year, one of our dear participants that's been coming for many, many years, and everybody loved here at Camp K, and she'll be remembered forever. Her name was Elizabeth Price. And I have here with us her mom, Ann, and her sister. And we're just very, very excited to talk about Elizabeth, about her mark that she left here at Camp K. She was signed up to attend camp for several sessions, and then they found out very close to the beginning of camp that she has late stage cancer. And at that time, they reached out to us and they said, we really love for her. One of her wishes is to see the horses at Camp K. She loves the horses at Camp K. And we said, absolutely, when she's got a good day, let's bring her up so she can see the horses. And unfortunately, she did not get to see the horses at Camp K. Before I bring here Anne and her dear sister, I would really love for us to watch a video that we prepared in her memory, just to see the excitement and the fun that she had here with us at Camp K, and then we're going to come right back and talk to her mom and her sister. Elizabeth, you'll forever be in our hearts, and we miss you here at Camp K. But I'd really like to talk to Anne and Stephanie, her sister, and I would really love to for him to tell us what Camp K meant for Elizabeth.
And I've written a few thoughts about Elizabeth. It's still very raw for us. Tomorrow will be 3 months since she passed away, so we're still really raw. But I think Camp K is an amazing place, and for Elizabeth, it was an amazing place year after year. This year would have been her 21st year of coming to overnight camp. And, you know, she loved Camp K because it was a place that was uniquely hers. She saw her siblings off doing things in the world, in college and school and friends. But Camp K was, exclusively Elizabeth's. It was her place. She could come. She could be loved. She could be with friends that she called family, and that she could have amazing experiences. And so because of that, it made all the difference for Elizabeth. She would come home with stories to tell that she would laugh and laugh and laugh about. And it just made us so happy to see she had a place that she knew she was so loved.
So tell us a little bit about Elizabeth. Tell us a little bit about her disabilities and challenges, and tell us a little bit about, she was signed up for camp and then she didn't make it.
Yeah, Elizabeth was perfectly healthy until 6 years of age when she had viral encephalitis, which was an infection of her brain. And that caused her to have lifelong challenges where she had physical disability. She was developmentally about 6 years of age from then on out. She had multiple seizures that happened quite frequently. And it was hard for her sometimes just to know how to interact with other people because of her temporal lobe seizures. She came to Camp K, though, and was loved by everyone and was looking forward to coming to camp again this year until April of this year when she was diagnosed with metastatic colon cancer. In fact, even in her final week as she was passing away, she was asking how many more weeks till Camp K, because Camp K to her was such an important part of her life.
So, as was mentioned here before, I wasn't the CEO here for the last 20 years, and I was a counselor and activity leader, and I used to work with her quite a bit and picking her up and dropping her off home and so on and so forth. And, I basically grew up with her here at Camp K. Stephanie, as a sister, tell us what was she sharing with you about Camp K?
She would always come home and tell us about all her favorite activities. Like, she loved to fish, and her favorite was the horses. And when I was having to choose a volunteer spot for a program I was doing, I chose Camp K, and I decided to do the horses. And she was so excited that I could be up there with her, and she would get to show me all about her place, and she would teach me about what I needed to be doing. Even though I had gone through the training, she'd teach me everything that there was to know, and she'd get to tell me about all her friends and all the fun things they had gotten to do.
So we will forever miss her, and she'll be forever in our hearts. But what should we remember Elizabeth for?
I think you can remember Elizabeth for her infectious laugh, for her love of animals. I think you can remember how she loved to tell a good story, and she could talk for hours if you gave her a chance. She could relate any activity in life to a movie if you gave her enough time to talk. But what really was important to Elizabeth was she just loved people. And so I think if the Camp K legacy were to go on, it would be giving more and more campers that opportunity to come and know they're loved by Camp K, they're loved by the community, and that Elizabeth will radiate that over Camp K all the years ahead, because to her, Camp K was home. We're grateful for all the years you gave her to be able to participate here.
You mentioned Camp K and her obituary, and we got so much support. So many people reached out to us and, helped us. And you donated the fees, that you pay to have her come to Camp K this summer. So we're just so grateful for that. I would really like to just take a short, silence moment just to remember Elizabeth, and then, always keep her in our hearts and prayers.